Aloha, it's Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longstrugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrugs for all your shopping needs. The battle over the estate of the late Abigail Kawananakoa has come to an amicable end. The great-granddaughter of James Campbell, Kawananakoa, inherited an estate estimated at more than $200 million. After suffering a stroke in 2017, her longtime attorney sought control of the estate as outlined in a successorship plan. Kawananakoa fired her attorney before marrying her partner of 20 years, Veronica Gail Worth. A bitter court struggle that aired private details of the heiress's life continued after her death in 2022. The resolution met this week will see Kawananakoa's spouse walk away with at least $40 million. Kawananakoa's foundation charity for Native Hawaiians is expected to get at least $100 million, and Iolani Palace will receive artifacts and other items worth more than $200,000. Unionized nurses at Kapi'olani Medical Center for Women and Children will start a week-long strike on January 21. The Hawaii Nurses Association notified hospital management of the strike on Wednesday after the two sides failed to reach a deal following 4 months of contract negotiations. Kapi'olani officials offered across-the-board raises and longevity pay, but the union said the main contention is a demand for better nurse-patient ratios. Union members said the issue has been their top priority because nurses have been overburdened. But hospital management maintains that fixed ratios affect its ability to be flexible and meet the needs of patients. Kapi'olani said it has a plan to maintain the hospital's quality of care during the strike. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating Boeing after last week's Alaska Airlines incident. The investigation is focused on plugs used to fill spots for extra exits when those doors are not needed on 737 MAX 9 jetliners. A 63-pound door plug blew off an Alaska MAX 9 plane during a flight last week. The FAA wants to know whether Boeing made sure the panel was safe and manufactured to meet the design that regulators approved. NTSB investigators have not been able to find 4 bolts that are used to help secure the plug and are not sure whether they were there before the Alaska plane took off. The FAA grounded MAX 9 jets on Saturday, including all 65 operated by Alaska and 79 used by United Airlines. MAX 9s will remain on the ground in the U.S. until Boeing can develop inspection guidelines and the planes can be examined. Donald Trump defied the judge in his New York civil fraud trial when he launched into a 6-minute speech in court today. Judge Arthur Engoron had previously denied Trump permission to give a closing statement at the trial. Today, Trump's lawyer again requested that the former president be allowed to speak. When Engoron asked whether Trump would keep his remarks focused on matters related to the trial, Trump unleashed a barrage of verbal attacks. Engoron let him continue almost entirely uninterrupted for about 6 minutes before cutting him off. The trial involves 6 claims, including allegations of conspiracy, insurance fraud, and falsifying business records. Engoron said he hopes to have a decision by the end of the month. More cold and blustery weather is expected tonight as a cold front approaches Hawaii from the west. Forecasters say a front moving toward Kauai will move down the island chain today and tonight, delivering gusty winds, brief bouts of heavy rainfall, and cool conditions. The National Weather Service has issued a wind advisory that went into effect at noon today for Kauai County and Oahu. It is expected to last through 6 Friday morning. Meanwhile, a high surf advisory is in place for the north and west shores of all islands from Niihau to Molokai and the north shores of Maui until early Saturday morning. Surf of 18 to 22 feet is expected along north shores, while west shores should see 10 to 15-foot swells. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.